Hello, friends. How are you? In the past, I've shared a formula with you called 0 is equal to 1 is equal to infinity, which I came up with as the formula for understanding the entire universe. But now I want to explore that with you because I feel that we're very close to having a theory of how nothing becomes everything, and that what we call the quantum vacuum may indeed be imbued with subjectivity. It might be the formless divine. So let's unpack this a little bit, okay, with what we know from current science, how nothing becomes everything. And for this, we have to understand what is called the unstable quantum vacuum. The concept of nothing in physics is far more complex than it might initially seem. In the realm of quantum mechanics, what we perceive as nothing is actually a dynamic and unstable state that can give rise to everything. So let's explore how the quantum vacuum, often considered the closest thing to nothing, no thing, is inherently nothing, no thing, formless, is inherently unstable and can lead to the creation of the universe as we know it. In classical physics, a vacuum is simply an empty space devoid of matter. However, in quantum mechanics, the vacuum is not truly empty. Instead, it is filled with fluctuating energy fields and virtual particles that pop in and out of existence. This is due to the inherent uncertainty in quantum fields, which means they can never have exactly zero energy. Almost zero, but not quite zero. The quantum vacuum is a state of minimal energy known as the ground state, where fields are at their lowest level, lowest energy levels, but still exhibit fluctuations. These fluctuations are a result of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which states that certain pairs of physical properties, like energy and time, cannot both be precisely known. So energy and time cannot be known precisely at the same time. Consequently, the vacuum is never truly nothing, but a seething dynamic entity. The instability of the quantum vacuum is a key factor in the transition from nothing, no thing, to something. Theoretical physicists propose that the quantum vacuum is, in their words, metastable, meaning that it is not in the most stable state it could be. The instability can lead to spontaneous events, such as the creation of particles and antiparticles from the vacuum itself. One of the most fascinating implications of this instability is the potential for the universe to emerge from a quantum vacuum. So nothing or no thing is unstable, and thus the creation of something is inevitable. It has to happen. Nothing has to become something. This perspective suggests that the laws of quantum mechanics inherently allow for spontaneous generation of matter and energy from the vacuum. Quantum fluctuations are temporary changes in energy that occur spontaneously in the vacuum. These fluctuations can lead to the creation of particle-antiparticle pairs, which can momentarily last before annihilating each other. However, under certain conditions, such as those present at the beginning of the universe, these fluctuations could lead to a permanent creation of matter. That's what some physicists propose right now. The concept of quantum fluctuations contributing to the birth of the universe is supported by something called the Schwinger effect, which describes how strong electromagnetic fields can create particles from the vacuum. This effect demonstrates that the vacuum is not a static emptiness, but a dynamic arena where the potential for creation is ever present. Okay, so from what I've said, we can conclude, and this is apparently basic quantum science, quantum mechanics. From what I've said so far, the idea that nothing can become everything is rooted in the inherent instability of the quantum vacuum. Far from being an empty void, the vacuum is a rich tapestry of fluctuating fields and virtual particles capable of giving rise to the universe itself. This understanding changes our classical notions of nothingness and highlights the profound implications of quantum mechanics in explaining the origins of the universe. So this is what we know at the moment, okay? But is then the quantum vacuum the potential for an infinite universe?